Welcome to another reaction video with your host, Joey Arnold. This is part 3 of the Joey Arnold documentary by Memes World Productions. Bear with me as I sometimes make unnecessary noises. That is as annoying as hell. So annoying. I do things with my mouth. Things like... I notice it. This ain't no ASMR, whatever they call it. Ain't no woman trying to seduce you. Let's watch this video now. Part 3. Part 3 of the Joey Arnold documentary. Oh no, Mandy the dog. You're driving your car, and then all of a sudden, you run into something. What is it? What did you hit? A squirrel? A beaver? A duck? A ghost? No. It's a boy. Scary music, great music, I like it. The boy flies over your car. Oh, poor boy. Poor boy. Wow, let's watch it again, replaying. Back to Mandy the dog. The dog of Bill and Janet Bailey. An older sister and her friend practicing for a dance line. They were dancers in high school. Pretty good. They were pretty good in high school dancing. It's Joey the Glide Drexler. Michael the Glide Drexler is a basketball player, like Andre the Giant, if he was a basketball player. Oatmeal Joey Arnold Part 3. Welcome. Look at that ball. Is that a ball or a soccer ball? Not so much a basketball, but more like a soccer ball. But if it does a jump, then it does a jump. Look at those sneakers. And he's gonna go and slam on that hoop right over there. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, go dunk it. There it goes. Giant basketball player, Michael Jordan. Joey. Michael Joey. They get a slam dunk. Wow, pretty impressive for a 10-year-old, I guess. Okay, Joey. How did you do it? I don't know. I flied. Look at my buck teeth. I can do anything. Flying through the high. Like I'm high. On 420. As a Michael Jordan man can do, I can do. Almost anything you can do, I can do better. Joey, how did you do it? I don't know, I flied. I fly to the air. Turn the page. This was day 3 of having a camcorder for the first time. We got it on a Thursday night, the first day of February of '96. Our father came home with the camcorder for my brother, and we filmed a little on the first, then we filmed a little on the second, and then we started filming on the third. This is the beginning of that day. It was a Saturday, and we started making the Power Rangers parody movie on this day.
It's like reading Rainbow.
And now, fast forward to 2003. I'm looking at a yearbook. Reading Rainbow. I like Reading Rainbow, but don't take my word for it. Take a look. I'll tell you this. I have to tell you this. Take a look. Okay? How's that? Is that better? Am I a little too fat for you? Fat Joey's come back. We're gonna be come back. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Oh man, it is so blurry.
Yeah, blurry like your mind on drugs. That's what happens to you when you take drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
So can't see a thing. This is a little thing to learn about. Never make movies this way, because
people won't like it if it's too blurry.
People are gonna start watching your movies just like they watch mine, and they're gonna say, hey, we don't like it anymore because it keeps on getting worse and worse. Well, is that boring?
Maybe. I don't know. I need some time to think about it. You know, like going back and looking at it later on, your perspective can be a little different, and that can be good in some ways, and sometimes it's good to take a step back. Sometimes you may not like something about yourself, and there have been many times like that for me in my life, and everything under the sun you can imagine. It's pretty typical for people that can criticize themselves unfairly, and sometimes it's fair game, clearly. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's constructive criticism, and sometimes it's overboard. So sometimes you might be boring. Alright, I'm doing that thing with my mouth again, just like in some of the other videos. I noticed that because I was watching my videos. I was like, oh no, I don't like it. I live and I learn. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes that means not all the time. Perhaps. It depends. You know? Do you know? I hope so. I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. Why don't you know? I don't know. Then find out. I don't want to. You gotta find out. I don't want to. Good luck. Good luck then. Here I am in 2003 talking about my yearbooks. Different yearbooks. I think I did it for all the yearbooks that I had at that time. Not only one yearbook, a few yearbooks.
I know it could be boring.
I know you know. I know you know that I know, because you are me and I am you. Inception mush. This is like that movie, A Dream Inside a Dream Inside a Dream, with Leonardo DiCaprio. In the movie called Inception, my mind is blown away, gone with the wind.
And as the President of the United States,
What?
I will say I do not watch Saturday Night Live.
Is that a direct quote? It might be. I don't know.
Yeah, on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, well, what do you want me to do? You want to see more?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to see all those people, unless you got a really big TV. But even then, it might be a little blurry. Best.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be blurry. Absolutely.
When it's black and white.
Why would it be black and white? What are you talking? Oh yeah, the pictures in the yearbook are black and white. That's right.
I know there's not the type of movie where he like starts from the beginning and the bad guy comes and gets the girl and the boy's like, I don't know how to save the person.
Because you can't say men or women. Whoa, so politically correct back in 2003.
And what's the definition in this movie where it goes up 40 minutes of absolutely nothing? So, hottie, not hottie, hot.
Oh, it sounds like a typical YouTube video, but back in 2003. I guess you were ahead of your time. Or was this supposed to be sent to Bob Saget for America's Most Funniest Videos? Huh? Which is it? I don't know. Just me making videos for one of my classes, because so I had a biology teacher in high school, and sometimes she would let me play some of my home videos in her class. Her biology class, Mrs. Garcia, or Sandoval, because she got a divorce or something. She would let me play my videos, or she would actually let other classes watch the videos too. And so it's like all her classes would watch my videos, and then people started learning about me and finding out who I was because they would watch my home videos in her class. Because sometimes there were there was some free time, some there's time in the class when you're supposed to do your homework, or work on something like dissecting a frog or something. And if you're done, what are you gonna do? Oh, watch a Joey Arnold video. Yeah, that's what you can do. So I would sometimes make videos that would be played in her class at school.
Hottie, all the stuff.
So this video, for example, was intended to be watched by high schoolers, my fellow classmates. And I think some people did see these videos, or maybe not, I don't remember. Because I was in the class in 2001, 2002, during my sophomore year. This was recorded in 2003. I don't remember if I was able to submit any videos to her in 2003. So I don't know if anybody saw this video in 2003 or 2004 at my school. But nonetheless, I would sometimes make videos like this.
Where it's basically meaningless unless you know the person, which I do. Yeah, I'm about the only person who's gonna watch this movie.
Really?
But I might take you to school. I don't know yet.
Because I did do that before.
take it to school, see if anybody wants it. You are mighty fine.
That's kind of me saying that to all you ladies out there. Basically, that's me kind of pretending to hit on you. I wasn't actually trying to. I was just pretending to. I thought it was funny to do that sometimes. To say things like that, in that way. And I still do sometimes think it's funny or something.
Yes, I should get some braces. I know.
Oh, you want some braces, huh? 19 years later. No braces yet.
I should, but I didn't. Don't know why. My glasses are broken.
Oh, are they? That's too bad.
And they messes me up every day.
A little bit.
This one side is all messed up. This side isn't, so lopsided.
And still are. I think. Generally. I think I talk a little different now than I did before.
Lopsided brain, lopsided head, lopsided body, lopsided life.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
All that, you know. But I guess you can look inside a little more. Look inside her heart.
I don't want to look
Give
inside.
the fun of Joey Arnold.
Whoa, Joey Arnold.
This batteries are running out, so I better push stop right now.
Or you can plug it in.
Guy in the back.
I guess you couldn't plug it in. Somebody else drew that. One of my friends.
He has a bone. Yep, letter says, "Hey, Joey, you're so sexy."
Oh my. Thelma. Where are you, Thelma?
Guess who? Oh.
Keep making those movies. Katie. Is that Katie Moon?
Keep on making those movies, 'cause I want that.
Katie Dober. Katie Dober. Where are you now, Katie? Katie. I know you're pretty popular now as a model. Must I say more?
To have your babies. Katie Dober.
I want to have your babies. Ooh, I don't know about that. It's an ICP.
CP. Say Lopez right there. Oh, that's so funny. You need help? Call plumber. Joe.
It's Joel Montoya. I liked her sister, Savannah, who was in my first class in high school. Basic metals. It was a welding class. They would watch the cartoon before class because we had a TV and it was connected to cable. We would watch the cartoon called Hey Arnold, and then people would call me Hey Arnold because my last name is Arnold, and then they would call Savannah Montoya Helga, who secretly liked Arnold, and this is her brother, Joel, the man with the plunger. I don't know why he had a plunger. I never asked him.
We got Montoya. There's a hot evening, girls.
Raisin girl, hello.
This is all the time we have for today.
Oh, does that mean you're a slave? Making my grapes? Please make more grapes. I like grapes. They make me a little pruny sometimes, but nevertheless, they do the job.
So, eat your milk. eat your ice cream. Do the do me.
Do you? Maybe.
And we'll see you next time on Eliminate.
That was the name of one of the shows on TV called Eliminate. A dating show?
Do, eliminate. Do, eliminate my. Mr. Gong invited me and you deny it.
Oh, here's one of the videos that has not been deleted. Still online. So, I don't know how many of these videos I have. This is from 2013 or 2014. I go to Vietnam in 2012. So I'm in Vietnam teaching English, and sometimes I was teaching English at Pagoda, and then there was a debate or something that was happening, and so I decided to make some videos so I could confront them. I did not do a good job at explaining myself in those videos. I don't know if I lost any of those videos. There is a story that can be told regarding what happened with me and the Leaf Pagoda. It's a long story, or maybe a short story, depending on how you tell the story. Sometimes it can be hard to correctly summarize relevant details to help people understand the background to what happened. There was a little bit of a misunderstanding, or maybe something else. I don't know exactly, but I wanted them to make it clear. I had some questions for them, and I wanted them to be honest, but they weren't. And my conclusion to this particular story is, I don't know. But in the video you can see me yelling. And I'm doing that because I'm trying to get them to answer some of my questions. I just wanted to know some things, or maybe only one thing. It's a long story in some ways, but they were saying I couldn't work there, but I was working there. But they were also saying I wasn't working there, or that I was never formally permitted to work there, even though I wasn't really working there, at least not originally, as an English teacher at the Leaf Pagoda. I had a really popular class, and everybody wanted to be in it, and there were around 30 students. It was on Saturday and Sunday nights. It was a pretty good class, and I lost one of my bikes, and they decided to get me some money. They gathered up some money from themselves. They raised some money and then gave it to me. And then I thought somebody said I would get some money every month. But then they were like, no, but they wouldn't say that directly. But basically, it was a one-time thing, which is good, but they were not very clear, or I thought at the time they were not being clear. It may have been a language barrier. It may have been a cultural barrier. Some things may have been lost in translation. It may have been a combination of things. I don't know if they were trying to do me wrong or something, but I felt like they were not treating me correctly, so I decided to stand up for my rights, or what I thought were my rights. And you could say I was wrong to be too aggressive. If I was too aggressive, I believed in trying to get to the bottom of it. I just want to get to the bottom of the drama, of the fight, of the thing, the Leaf Pagoda drama that was happening. And I think the video was made early in 2014. And I had some other dramas with other people and stuff in Vietnam. Other stories that can be told, like with Kathy, and with the Circle K, and with the Remy Cafe, and with the Master Class, the Master Cafe, and maybe the hotel that was near the 23-9 Park. And maybe other people and other places. And there's a lot of things that can be talked about. A lot of different stories of me, my life in Vietnam from 2012 to 2017. A lot of different things, full of nuance and what have you, that is critical to talk about and sometimes is overlooked. Sadly but surely, I'm disappointed when people overlook things, whether it's in my life or in other people's lives too. Let's go back to the video before I end up talking for 2 hours straight, which is something I do all the time. Here I am in 2014, talking to people at the Leaf Pagoda in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
You denied. I'm Joey Arnold. I'm being kicked out of the Leaf Pagoda here.
I am being kicked out. Or something.
In the Gulf Out District in Saigon, Vietnam. Everybody knows who I am, and you deny it. You.
This is one of the ladies. She was saying some things, and I don't know exactly why she said what she said. I don't know. I have to speculate a little bit. I would say even to this day, I don't know everything that I would want to know about everything.
You are a liar. stop lying. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me?
I am being aggressive. I don't know if what I was doing would be effective at anything immediate. I understand what I was doing. Like, I understand why I did it. If I were to go back in time, what would I do? I think about that sometimes. If I went back in time, would I do that? Would I make a video like that? Maybe not. And there are a lot of reasons why I would not do that. I don't have time to talk about that right now. It has to do with picking your battles and stuff. It has to do with a lot of things, and sometimes you should not beat a dead horse. Don't beat a dead horse, and they might be dead horses. They might be this, they might be that. I don't know what they are, what they were. I don't know what happened. Don't know all the details. I wanted to know, and I wanted to force it to happen. Like, I just wanted to make something happen. I just wanted to get the answers that I wanted to have. Right or wrong, I wanted to know things, a few things, and I wanted some clarification, verification, some information. Right or wrong, I was determined and aggressive, and you can argue too aggressive and not explanatory enough. I wasn't really explaining myself enough. I wasn't really connecting with them enough or something. It could be debated, it could be argued either way. Maybe we could talk about this for hours. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started on this stuff. There's so many things I want to talk about and explain. I want to explain stuff. I want to explain why I did what I did, what I was doing. And if you're new to this channel, you may not know. If you're new to my videos and to my life, you may not know. And even if you're not new, you may still not know. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm trying not to go too deeply into what happened at that pagoda, but I did want to preface some of it and to correct the record. Maybe put out a disclaimer that says I wasn't explaining myself in those videos. I was not really thinking about their perspective, or maybe I was. And perhaps I was right in what I did, but it's very hard to know. I'm not going to talk too much about that, even though I want to right now. I want to spend the next 5 hours talking about my life in Vietnam and all the different things, including that situation that I was in. And I would want to talk about this lady and what she did, what she said, and everything. It would take a while to talk about.
Why do you have a problem with me? What did I do to you? People are lying about me. They hate me and they won't tell me why, and I'm upset because they won't tell me and they make up lies like, oh, the police are coming.
And they would say stuff like that sometimes. They would say, the police are coming sometimes. The people here at the pagoda would say that. Other people would say that too sometimes. A few times. I would be in that kind of situation. Or something.
Police have not come in 2 days. They keep...
The police did not come. They were trying to get me to go. In that situation, they were saying things like that, and I don't know why. I can speculate, but I don't know totally, not absolutely. I want to know more, but there's only so much I can do. I was speaking mostly from my own perspective, but that doesn't mean their perspective doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter, and maybe we should also consider where they were coming from. Their perspective should be taken in account, but at the same time, it's hard to say whether or not they were trying to screw me over or whatever the case might be. Might be. I don't know. I just don't know. This was 8 years ago.
Keep on saying every day, oh, the police are gonna come and get you and deport me. This lady said that my visa was expired and...
I think that is what she said. That's by memory, and it is probably what she said. I could be wrong, and if only somebody could correct the record. But assuming that is what she said, it would be incorrect if she did say that, and I think she did say that. It would be wrong, and you could argue that she had her reason to say it. My visa was not expired at that time. It would be expired in like a week or 2 weeks. It was going to be expired, but then I went and I would extend my visa. I would get new visas in Vietnam. At that time, my visa on my passport was not expired, and I thought she said my visa was expired, and it was not expired, and therefore she was lying. Whether she knows it or not, or whatever the case might be, it was not true. And I don't know what she did or said or what she was trying to do. I don't know what her intention was. Maybe she has a good argument, a good rebuttal, her side of the story, but I won't know if she doesn't speak up. And this was my attempt at trying to hear both sides to the story, to the fight, to the drama at the pagoda. I wanted to know. I wanted her to tell me her side of the story. I wanted them to tell me more. I just wanted to know more, and then I'd probably get up and go and be like, okay, thank you for being honest. But they were worried about saving face and stuff like that. In Asian culture, it's important not to admit wrong, to say you were wrong, to say you made a mistake or something. But I believe in honesty is the best policy. And I wanted to get a clear picture of what was happening, and I wanted them to be honest. I just wanted them to say, we fucked up, we made a big mistake, or something. They could have lied to me to explain it away, and then I would possibly accept it. I may have been okay with that, because at least they had a cover story. At least they were able to come up with a rebuttal to it, or at least they pretended to answer my questions, which is what I wanted. I just wanted them to answer my questions, even if they were lying. But it seems like they were not answering my questions. I forget how many questions I asked from the top of my head. I had a few questions, but I can't really think about that. I can't remember exactly. But I know that I didn't get the answers that I wanted. Looking back, I can kind of see what happened, and I can guess what was going on, the situation, because some people started telling me what was happening and what happened. And so then later on, after this video, I started finding out. Some people told me some things, and so I know a little bit, but I may not know enough.
It's not expired, so you lied.
My visa in my passport was not expired, and she said it was, but it wasn't. So she lied. She was lying. Not good. Not good to lie. You should not lie.
She lied. She took pictures of it. Somebody must have called the police.
Somebody must have called the police.
And told her, because these people did not tell her. So a couple of days ago, she came to me and she said, "Who are you?" Because
Yeah, I remember that. That lady went to me and said, "Who are you?" She didn't know me, but I was teaching English at the pagoda, and I had my own class, and they approved me. But all the teachers are supposed to be approved through her. But perhaps I was not approved through her. Or I was. And she was pretending as if I wasn't. If I was approved to teach English there through her, then that probably means she knew who I was, which means she couldn't say, "Who are you?" She couldn't be like, "I don't know who this guy is." If she approved me, and if she didn't know who I was, if she didn't approve me to be a teacher there, then that means the staff there didn't do their job of bringing me up to her. And that was one of the things I was confronting them about. And I may have done a bad job. I probably did a bad job. I was trying my best. My presentation may have been too counterproductive. Too counterproductive. Clearly. Or perhaps it was too counterproductive. I'm not saying it was too counterproductive. I like that word. Productive. Counterproductive. I like that word. That's why I say it. Sometimes I say that. I like it. It's a fun word. It can be hard to say. And life is hard to live. I make videos, and sometimes I'd make videos like this. Did it make a difference? Did it reach people to get them to do something that was good? I don't know.
Because nobody told her who I was.
Perhaps nobody told her who I was at the pagoda, or she knew who I was. It's probably one of those two things, most likely. Logically speaking, it has to be one of those two things. Either A, they didn't do their job of telling her who I was, or B, she knew who I was and lied and said she did not know who I was at all, or whatever she said in Vietnamese. And I don't know a lot of Vietnamese, so how the hell would I know what she said? But they would sometimes translate and talk to me in English.
And then I'm the bad person for not telling her, but I did not know who she was.
They would say that. That's a critical part to that story. They said that it was my bad, my problem. I was supposed to tell her who I was, but it wasn't my job. But they said it was my job, but nobody said it was my job until the end, and they wanted to blame it on me, maybe, but that was only one of the problems, I think. There was a couple different problems happening, and that was part of the motivation behind that video. I wanted to confront them. I wanted to try to address the issues. And they said to me that I was supposed to talk to her, but that was after the fact. They should have brought that to my attention back in September or October of 2013, and this video was in January or probably in February of 2014, and it's been several months, and now I'm finding out the alleged rules, perhaps, those were the rules. I don't really know the truth, but I only know what they said. And they said it was my job to notify them, to notify her, to get approved to teach English there, but it was actually their job to do that on my behalf, because that's what you do. The manager is supposed to do that. Mr. Gong was supposed to do that, I think, according to what I was told. And this kind of thing should not be a big deal. But it was a big deal.
So, but I'm getting in trouble for not knowing who she was.
I got in trouble for not knowing who she was.
I thought he was the manager.
I thought he was the manager. I pointed at Mr. Kung.
Trouble for not knowing who she was. I thought
This is Mr. Gung.
he was.
Mr. Gung in the blue shirt. He was like a manager, and people would say to me he was the manager at the pagoda, and then a few months later they're like, oh no, this lady is the manager or his boss or something.
He was the manager, but it looks like she's like the manager or the coordinator or director or whatever you want to call it.
Huh.
And I'm really upset.
Ha ha ha. I was upset, and still am in some ways, and in other ways I don't care. And it's life. It's understandable, but it represents my ear. See my ear? No, it doesn't represent that. It represents other problems in life.
Now they're just trying to dry me out, taking away everything that I'm supposed to have, like everything that I had before, and then it's really upsetting because they won't really tell me what is happening. They won't tell me. Oh.
I love you. I-U-M. I love you. In Vietnamese. Here I am at, I think this was in Long An. That is like a city or a province outside of Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon. I'm saying something like, I love you, you love me. I made some kind of like love song. N-U-M M-U-I N-U-M M-U-I. Oh, I think you're stealing this song from somebody else. Born is the King of Israel. That's what the tune sounds like. Na 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 da 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 Israel. Noel, that's what it sounds like. A Christmas song. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. My pitch is off, or my, like the tone of my voice. My singing, the tune is pretty off when I'm singing this. Back in 2014 or 2013, I forget. Exactly. But I could look it up.
We have just barely started to scratch the surface of...
Yeah, you're right. The surface is pretty deep, and there are some cows and horses behind me.
what Joey Arnold and Arnold Attic is all about.
Yeah, tell me about it. What is it all about?
Joey has been working hard making videos every single day since a young child.
I wouldn't say everything.
As you are watching this video, Joey is uploading his next and pondering on the next and the next and the next and the next.
Well, it's like a resin doll. You open up the doll, and then there's a doll inside a doll inside a doll. Inception, a dream inside a dream inside a dream, a video inside a video inside a video. Imagine if I started reacting to my reaction videos, and then reacting to my reaction videos, and then reacting to those reaction videos of those reaction videos. And then imagine if I made some videos where I'm reacting to the reaction videos, which were reacting to the reaction videos of those other reaction videos, which were reactions of the other reaction videos. Should I continue?
And so on and so forth.
I want it that way. Backstreet Boys. Karaoke. Did I tell you? I like karaoke. Wow, man, it's a Joey Arnold meme. That's kind of impressive. It's Joey Arnold with his beanie and a blue shirt. Well, let me go back to that. I kind of like that. Let me screenshot that. Impressive.
I need some help. And I look to you, and I look in your eyes, and I say you're the prize, and I say you're the one that I want to be, the one to be with me forever. I want you to be the one, the only one. I want you to be the queen of my heart.
I want you to come apart. I want you to be my number one. I want you to come into my brain like I'm gonna go insane.
The one who gives me all apart, and the one that knows me better than anyone else.
I don't know. I don't know who knows you better than you know yourself.
Better than my own life.
Better than your own life? It's kind of scary to think about, don't you think?
You could be my own wife.
Who wants to be your wife?
And I know it'd be hard sometimes, but it don't matter. We can try, trouble the fears. Let's go on, try so hard, try to move on. Let's do this. Come on now, what's waiting for? Life is so.
Wanna be Michael Jackson, huh? Oh, there goes a motorcycle. Oh, I'm on the yellow brick road, trying to get to the Wizard of Oz. And don't look behind the curtain, little doggy. I'm gonna get you. And your little doggy, too, before he finds out about the little man behind the curtain.
and you am, and you are. I love you, you love me. Together we'll be free. And you am, and you are. And you am, and you are. And you am, and you are.
Yeah, now back to 2001. 2001. Huh. Here I am, back in 2001 in my room eating oatmeal. Or maybe not oatmeal. I think it was oatmeal. Here's a little interview. Savannah was interviewing me, my characters, Red Dog and Cool Kid.
I was just wondering, what launched your career in the business?
It was, when I was little, it was all about being the best in the whole family.
I think this is Big Red Dog, Mickey Mouse. Big gangsta in the movie Gangster Run. And I'm trying to give a compelling backstory to my character. I grew up in a competitive family, and I wanted to compete with my siblings and everything and be the best.
Being cool, and I didn't have it quite yet because
Why? Why not?
everybody had more than I did.
Oh, jealous? You feeling a little jello?
But, and then I lost it, so I started doing stuff.
What kind of stuff? Illegal stuff? You big bad gangster from New York City, man.
Yeah.
So, in your movies, did you really grow up in the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why would you question that, Savannah? Get a laugh.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about making the first movie?
Oh, it wasn't a movie, it was real life. And this is where I almost felt like breaking the character, because I was like, wait a minute. I am the character in the movie. You can't say it's a movie, because I'm the character in the movie, and in the movie it's real. Within the movie, it's real. You're trying to break the fourth wall. Don't want to mess with that. And that's why I'm like smiling at that moment, because I'm like, oh no, what do I do? So you just broke the fourth wall. I'm not a character. I mean, I am, but I'm playing the character. So I can't be a character. If I am the character, what am I supposed to do? So I smile. I'm like, Savannah, what are you doing? What are you doing, Savannah? You're breaking my leg. And not in a good way. Not in a production quality. On a stage, break a leg. It was bad breaking my leg. Pulling my leg.
It's pretty violent, and I like blood.
I figured out what to say, and it only took me a second or two. But a pretty long second or two. I figured out I'm gonna keep to the script. There was no script, but figured out how to remedy the situation by describing what kind of character I was, and by giving a simple answer to a question that was uncalled for. I didn't want that. I did not want that question, but I took it. I took it like a man, unlike Will Smith, who is attacking free speech with effects. Everybody That means you. That means me. That means your mom. Too. Your mom. Yep.
Okay, I got one more question for you for the solo session area. But I hear you. There's rumors going around that you're doing a new movie. What's it called?
I have no idea. This is my face saying I have no idea. I look like a turtle. This is kind of funny. Okay. See my face in that video? It's a turtle face. I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's what they look like most of the time. So that's my face. And my face is saying, Savannah, what are you doing? Savannah Larson, what are you doing? What are you talking about? What movie? Because we didn't plan the video out. She was just like, yeah, let's do this. Let's make a video. She wanted to make a video one day. This was in the summer of 2001. And we didn't plan it out. It was just done in one take. One take. And I have no idea. I had no idea at the time what her questions were going to be. So I was not prepared. So she's like, what kind of movie are you going to make? And I think I did not know. I didn't know what to say. So I'm thinking in my head, what do I say? What do I do? She's trying to stump me. She's trying to trump me. She's trying to trap me. And look at that. You see that in my mouth? I'm like, what? What do I do? What do I do? What do I say? Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it was called The Cat's Life.
There, I figured it out. I was making another video, a series of videos called The Cat's Life.
Cat's Life, yes, and you're the director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was whispering to me off camera. I mean, kind of not. I mean, you can't see her face, but she was like trying to mouth some things to me. I forget what she was saying, but she wanted me to do something or say something, or she wanted to wrap things up, or I forget.
That's very good. And you also have been starred in another upcoming movie, remember?
Oh no, another question. Another movie? I think she wanted me to say Gangster Run. Even though I think we already talked about it.
I mean, do you know what that is called?
Not exactly.
And there I am being honest. I'm out of guesses. I was able to fake my way through the interview, but at that point, I was out of it, out of guesses. Jonas, I just had to say, I don't know. Where are you gonna take this interview? Here I am wearing a beanie of my dad's favorite team. I think that's what he would say, his favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. So I've been wearing a beanie since 2001, or yeah, probably 2001, and not all the time, not consecutively, but that was when I was wearing a beanie.
So you haven't been asked for another movie?
Not lately.
Huh. Not asked for another movie. Oh man, Hollywood doesn't want you? With a duck face like that, with a turtle face like that, nobody wants you? Let me give you my Tucker Carlson face. Nobody wants you with a face like that. Why wouldn't anybody want you with a face like that? Duck face like that. Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle face like that. Why wouldn't anybody want you? You telling me people think you're ugly? People think you're retarded with a face like that? How can that be possible? I couldn't imagine. That's me pretending to be sarcastic. And not pretending, because I am being sarcastic. Oh, baby, wanna be sarcastic with me? Huh?
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right.
It's me, Jane Polly.
Wow, hello.
And for the next news, Marcus Deloney.
Huh.
Hi everyone, it's Jane Polly, me again.
Oh no, it's the kid again. Stop running over kids. There he is. There's the dog, Mandy. Oh no, you're killing somebody. He's shooting somebody. This is a movie made in 96 in May. And it's called To Heaven or Hell. I shoot a man with a gun or a toy screwdriver thing or whatever it was. A knife. Oh no, he threw a knife that goes right into my gut. So I'm gonna kill myself. So that's what I do. I take my gun and I shoot myself in the mouth. And now everybody's dead. I'm dead. I get up and I'm like, am I dead? I must be dead. I must be dead now. So here I am, taking out my clothes. You want to see me take off my clothes? Here I am. And an 11-year-old taking off his clothes is after my birthday in 96. In May. My birthday is in February, so I'm taking off my clothes in this movie. You want to see me taking off my clothes? For all you ladies out there, you want to see an egg-faced man made of oatmeal take off his clothes, and they're like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, wow, that's disgusting. I don't want to see what's under there. But that's what I'm doing in this movie. Here comes Janet Billing as an angel. She's coming to give me wings so I can fly to heaven. Because I'm dead. Because I was in a fight with my brother, who is not my brother in the movie. I get wings. I go to fly. There's the narrator, my brother. He's going to heaven. Here I am, flying with Angel Janet to heaven. Here I am, getting pulled up the tree, up the pulley with a rope, being pulled up by my brother, going up to heaven. Here I am wearing a helmet. You should always wear a helmet when you're trying to fly into heaven with a pulley. I'm going to heaven. I'm dead. I'm dead now with a copyright. Here I am singing. Totally spontaneous. Started singing. Why in the world would I do that? It's not like I do that now. Why would I do that? Why would anybody start to spontaneously sing? What? Wow. I'm going up the tree. Girls Gone Wild. No, Oatmeal Gone Wild.
If you want to practice English,
Why would I want to do that?
you can come to this park.
Oh no, this park? Where's that park? Oh, is it in the heart of Saigon? Next to the Benton Market? Oh, is it where the new subway ends? They have a new monorail and train system that ends at that park in Saigon.
Near the Diamond Plaza
Oh, Diamond Plaza.
and the Notre Dame church.
I don't know if it's really close. Oh, maybe I'm at the other park. I think I'm at the other park. That's why I said that. I'm at the other park. That's by the Diamond Plaza. It's a smaller park in some ways, I think.
In District 1, I'm advertising it. Oh, how pathetic is that? Stop advertising!
Stop advertising. Funny.
Okay, but Joey Arnold. It's Easter morning. It's also Hitler's birthday. How did I say? 420. Hitler's birthday.
Oh no, don't say that. Well, it's okay.
Happy birthday, Hitler.
Here is some random people. It was an English club. I was there one time with that group, and they wanted to practice English, and this is what they do. There's a lot of groups like this. They go to parks and they find foreigners and they start to talk to them until the foreigners run off.
Hitler. Okay, nobody cares. Okay, let's see. Nice trees, really old trees. Australian. Wow.
An Australian. Hello, Australian.
So I have, I don't know, I have a few different clubs, and I got a beard. I don't like beard.
Oh, you don't want a beard. You want a baby face?
Oh my goodness, what's going on? I need to get rid of it. Why are you so happy?
Good answer. That is a pretty good answer. I think I said to her, why are you smiling? And she's like, because the camera's on me. So I have to smile. Because the camera is on me. Look at me.
I think I think you like smiling. I saw some of your pictures, and on Facebook you like smiling.
Oh, okay. So I knew her. I don't remember who she is. I don't remember. I need to be reminded. I'm sure I could be remembered. I mean, I can remember. I can probably remember eventually, but not right now.
A lot. And prettier. Sindab, okay. And
Sundeb. I should have said Deb. Debwa. Debwa. I didn't say what I was supposed to say. Maybe my pronunciation wasn't very good. My Vietnamese wasn't very good at that time.
Chụp okay.
Deb Jai, handsome.
I really want to have like a tree house up here.
Because I like to build stuff in trees. Like I did sort of before when I was younger. I like to build sandcastles and tree houses and everything. Everything.
That'd be really nice. I'd like go up here. I want to climb trees. Am I allowed to climb trees in Vietnam? Can I climb this tree? Yeah, come on. I can. Will the?
I don't think they know the answer.
Will the policeman tell me to stop? Will they tell me no climb, don't climb, can't not climb tree? Can I? Yeah, I cannot. Okay.
I think they don't know the answer. I think it's because they never thought about doing it. Because usually they try to follow the rules, or they don't want to stir up trouble and get in trouble and stuff. So they try to stay within the box of expected expectations.
Okay. And I could sleep and I could try to ride my bicycle through here. I think I'm not allowed to ride my bicycle.
That was one of the debates I would have with people. I'd be like, why can't I ride my bike on a sidewalk? Because you can and you cannot. Sometimes, depending on which sidewalk, which is the confusing thing, or depending on who you ask, or I don't know.
And in America, yes, you can, but freedom.
Can you ride a bike in America? I mean, on a sidewalk. Maybe some sidewalks, and maybe not other sidewalks.
And sleep. I like to sleep in the park too. I want to. Is that okay? Yeah.
The answer is no, actually, but they're just like, okay, whatever. The answer should be yes, but they try to stop you from sleeping.
It's not okay? Not okay? Okay. What if I...
Huh. I'm not sure what he said exactly. Trying to follow it. Maybe I should go back and try to listen. Let's try again.
I want to... Is that okay? It's not okay? Not okay? Okay. What if
I don't know what she said. But I imagine she was trying to explain some situations where if you do it, if you try to sleep at the park, then you may end up in a sticky situation. Not that it shouldn't be that way, because it shouldn't be. I think she was just trying to say, if you do it, bad stuff might happen. And then you don't want to end up on the wrong side of the stick, the wrong side of the world. You don't want to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You don't want to end up in a situation like that, because it's dangerous and you don't know what's going to happen. And that could be true. But my question was mostly in regards to legality, because I like law and stuff like that. But their answer is more to do with practicality and things relating to what happens, what has happened. Mostly, it's relating to that, and not so much relating to what should be according to law or lack therein or whatever. I was on a different page. I was not on the same page with them in regards to the heart of the question, the heart of the matter. We were not seeing eye to eye, but they were having a good time, or were trying to have a good time. They probably didn't want me to record, but I wanted to record because I wanted to get something out of this. And they were not going to pay me for my time, but it was worth money. And people would pay me many times in Vietnam. And they pay people to talk and to teach English, and that's what I was doing. But sometimes I would volunteer. And in this situation, I was volunteering, and I decided to record some of it, and it's good, but sometimes people don't like it, which is unfortunate, but it's life and it happens. But I recorded it, and I think it was good to record. Perhaps I was trying to force the conversation to get them to talk about only the stuff that I wanted to talk about. And perhaps it would have been better if I had them say whatever they wanted to say and only talk about the things and the topics that they wanted to talk about. But I enjoyed saying what I said in the video, in this video. I enjoyed it, and I liked their responses, especially her. She was pretty witty. Some of these people are in their early 20s, I believe. Like 20 years old. A lot of them are roughly 20. That would be the average age. They practice English. A lot of times that's what happens after high school. Sometimes high schoolers do it too. They try to practice English. Sometimes even younger than that. Some kids will go with their parents to a park and they will try to practice English. And some high schoolers but mostly college-age students in their early 20s, sometimes younger, but mostly early 20s and sometimes older.
They come without anything. Did the Australians leave already?
I think I recognize some of these people.
What did you say? Oh.
Oh, pixelated pictures of Joey Arnold. There I am in November of 1996. Looking out the window, I think it was snowy. It was either November or December. Here I am, playing with some stuffed animals and singing. I am in the ghetto, on my bunk bed. I grew up in that room. Oh, November. There it is. November 19, 2 p.m. It was snowing. Around Thanksgiving of 96. My brother was recording outside. He went on the roof and recorded. I built a snowman because I like to build things. I like to build sandcastle. I like to build tree houses. I like to build snowmen. I like to build a lot of things. And that's what I did. Many times. That's what I did. That's what I do. That's what I continue to do. Here I am dancing around my snowman. Oh, baby. Joey Arnold dancing around his snowman. Because he likes to build things, all kinds of things. Snowmen, sandcastles, birdhouses. Birdhouses? I don't know about that. Tree houses. All kinds of things. And then build your mind. I'm going to build your mind. Do these things. And go rewind your mind. Help you unlearn and then relearn everything. Oh, baby. I think the music is pretty good. Pretty good. Arnold Attic Videos Vault. What is this? A vault. What is this? I don't know what this is. Where did you get this? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Is this a picture? Or is that a website? Where is that? Is that just a picture? I mean, I know the picture. Is that, I don't know. Is that a secret website that I don't know about? The Arnold Attic Videos Vault. Is that a YouTube channel? Is that a website? Is it from SoundCloud? Is it another sound website like SoundCloud or ReverbNation.com or something else? I don't know. Memes World. Part 3 of 300. Impressive. I have a Discord. I have a blog. Joey is a content creator, writer, musician, artist, teacher, thinker, editor, YouTuber, designer, athlete, nerd, pastor, doctor, scientist, lawyer, my mom. You know, everything and nothing. He makes videos, articles, memes, etc. He was an English teacher in Vietnam. He was a Mea Omnia web designer. Oh, right. He was born in 1985. He grew up in Oregon. He was homeschooled. He was a high school basketball manager during high school. He was a camp counselor with the Word of Life and Salvation Army too. He worked with the Salvation Army in Hawaii, in Revolution, Hawaii. He was once on iJustine and also Comcast Wanted Adventure Host and Dead Wing Dork. He wasn't able to talk well until he was 10 because he was partly deaf. He loves basketball, video games, Star Wars, Star Trek, science fiction, studying history, movies, series, and so on and so forth. Brought to you by Memes World Productions. Wow. This was the end of part 3, I think. And I think it's pretty good. I enjoy watching these videos of the Joey Arnold documentary by the Memes World Productions. I think it's pretty good. I think it's the best so far. I think that it's a lot better than what we got from the Dead Wing Dork, which was pretty good. Got a lot of views, over 30,000 views for the documentary he did, or not a documentary, a different style, a 3-hour video about me. He did a video. That other guy, the other YouTuber, Dead Wing Dork, did a good job. I think it's okay. But this series, this documentary series on Joey Arnold, that's me. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good, and I cannot wait for more.